Greetings and welcome to the Fan Perspective. I'm your host Nathan Allen. This is my continuing coverage of the 2015 WNBA playoffs. Here to discuss the Western Conference Finals, which matches up the number 1 seed Minnesota Lynx versus the number 2 seed Phoenix Mercury. And it's not that hard to pick a winner for me because especially in the most recent years, the past couple of seasons, the winner of this matchup has always been decided by one simple factor. The home team wins every time. That's just all there's ever been to it. You know, if Phoenix was the number 1 seed, I would have no problem giving it to them. But Minnesota's the number 1 seed, so it's hard for me to just say, it's hard for me to even conceive that Phoenix could somehow overtake the Lynx. I just don't see it happening. It's been a home series for these two teams in the recent seasons. So I just think that trend is probably going to continue, especially watching the Lynx in the playoffs, being able to see games 2 and 3. Had to miss one because I was working. I mean, they're out here they're playing amazing basketball right now. You know, there were times during the regular season where they looked like they were struggling. They didn't look as scary, as fierce. But it's playoff time, and they just hit another gear. They've turned it on. You know, Simone and Lindsay, you know, I don't know if they're 100%, but I don't think they care. It's playoffs. They're out there, and they are fighting. And they're getting good contributions from every area on the floor. 1 through 5, they've got strength. They're all strong positions, whereas, you know, Phoenix, it basically comes down to, like, the big 3. Bonner, Dupree, and, of course, Griner. Like, for them to win, those 3 have to be getting double-doubles, like, every game. They have to combine for 60 points every game. It's a necessity. Like, I don't think they can win otherwise because who else is going to give you that kind of production on a consistent basis? I mean, nothing against them, but Shaw guy, Mitchell, what was the other girl? Curry. I mean, I just don't see them consistently putting up 20, 30-point games and stuff. So I feel like the bulk of the work is with these 3. And can they do it? Yes. We know they're capable of doing it, but will they be able to do it in Minnesota? Because they have to win in Minnesota at least once. So I don't know. For me, it's just I find it impossible to believe that the Lynx won't go back to the finals this year. And so with that in mind, Game 1 is going to be Thursday, September 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ESPN2. I don't know when the other 2 are being played when I'm recording this, but hopefully by the time I upload it, I'll check again, and they should have, you know, the other dates released. So be sure to check that out if you can, and stay tuned to the Fan Perspective for more continuing coverage of the WNBA 2015 playoffs. Also, during Game 1 of this series, at halftime, they're going to have the draft lottery, the B-Stew sweepstakes. So, I'm going to be at work, but you know, when I get home, that's going to be the very first thing I check. Hell, I'm probably just going to pull out my phone in the middle of work and be looking at it anyways, if no one's, like, down there watching me. Hopefully we're not too busy, but I honestly, right at this point in time, I care more about the result of that lottery than I do who wins the championship, okay? Because B-Stew is going to change the league, okay? It's like another Della Don coming in here, and you see what she's done already in only 3 seasons. So yeah, I'm very excited about that lottery.